Hey there, I'm back after my orthodontic day. I just realized I need to put another rubber band in, but I'm gonna wait. Um, yeah, so I actually recorded what I did with this mandala after this afternoon. I started this on a live this morning. I did a few things on here after I recorded this afternoon, and I still have to download the video and upload it and all that kind of stuff. Which I don't know. I may do it today, or I might wait until next week. I don't know. Um, I like that I was able to move pretty fast on this one. Maybe that's because of the gel pens, but I kind of want to pause on it because ooh, let me make sure I got. Yeah, I do have sound. Okay. I wanted to pause on it because I'm not sure what other colors I want to do. I'm not sure if I want to add color pencils to this, particularly because I want to darken this color or change this. I wasn't sure what color this was, and I had to put these two pens in water, in some hot water, and I had to blow in this one. Actually, this hole, I had to blow in it to get it to start working. And that I didn't realize because of the color of the pen. I thought it was going to be like a different kind of hue from that, like a little bit different. But instead, it turned out to be this kind of pale yellow, which I don't really like. So I immediately was thinking, you know what? I could use my Prismacolor Warm Gray, one of my favorite Prismacolor pencils, to change this color and like shade, a little bit in there around the edges and everything. But I don't really feel like doing that today. I worked on this a lot, so I am going to put this away today, but I do want to write down these things I use. Oh, I want to put down the pencils or the gel pens I use so I remember, or so I have something as memory. What I really want to do on here, actually, I want to sketch. I need to do my 100 days of sketching, which uh, if I were normal, I probably would do a video and just title it that and then do it, but I don't know, that's too much like right. Oh, that's this color. Um, I'm actually doing this on the back of the list for 100 days of sketching, but hey, because I happen to be here, so. What's that say? Cobalt blue? DG10. Know where this one goes. I can put that back now. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting it to be that color. Kind of weird. Or maybe, did I just reverse them? Maybe I just reversed them. Yeah, that's actually this one. And I put this one back already. Maybe I should put some music on to keep me company. Oh, come on now. Where's that one? Okay, what's this then? Ciao. I'm all mixed up. Is this one? It took a lot to get this color out. I think that's that, but I think that's the same thing. Oh, come on, get in there. My little man is in the way. This guy. Kind of a weird day today. And I know, hey, Miss Southern Belle. It was nice to be in your live today. Like I said, you have a very calming presence. I'm now wondering what color this is. Well, that's more like a yellow. Well, just because I have it on here, I'm going to write it down. Lemon chiffon. That seems to fit this color. I like this color. That is DP19. Put that away. Okay, I did this one. Excuse me, burping a lot. I added this color to this is here. And it looks better, I guess, now that it dried. So I'm not going to complain about it. I was going to complain, but I'm not going to complain now. I'll save it. I do like the color, though. I like the color a lot. I just wasn't sure I wanted it to... I didn't want anything this orange, I didn't think, in the carrot orange. In the mandala, I didn't think that was where I was going, but it doesn't look bad as a whole on that page. Okay, where's the other one? What did I say I was going to work on? I was going to sketch. That's what I said I was going to do. Okay, so I can't believe I was swatching all of these. Like, really? You know what? I'm going to leave these out. This is how I wind up with so much stuff on my desk. I'm just like, oh, brother, just leave them out. Then I'll know they're the ones I was using. Okay, so that's what we're doing with that. And I'm going to put the rest of these away. I do like these. I don't really like gel pens, but I like these gel pens. They've Daskid, I don't know, some kind of generic thing. I talk about that in the live I did this morning. So, but I know tomorrow I'm going to be gone until the afternoon. So that's why I'm coming live now, is because I know I'm not going to be here tomorrow. And not that I would be live if I were home, but I don't know. This helps me to relax. And I know tomorrow I'm going to be working. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of thinking and, different stuff. And so I just want to be nice to myself tonight and just do something where I don't have to think. This case is really good, but it's also like, okay, there we go. We got it. Yeah, I'll put it away. Tuck it away in the corner. Okay, little man, you gotta go away somewhere. And let's put this guy away. Flower mandalas. And I just did something just now because I was looking for barrel jeans, and I bought a couple pairs off of Amazon that I liked, and I liked the price. And now they've upped the price on those, so I went looking for another pair, and I put those in my cart. And in my cart, I also have the Alice in Wonderland book that I may have mentioned yesterday in my live by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and it happened to be in the cart, and instead of doing save for later, I bought it. So oh well, at some point I'm gonna stop and I won't be buying all these things, but I don't know, I really like how her books are. They just seem very archival to me, and I'm very impressed by that. The design of her books. I like the fact that she actually did these as paintings and things for real. So, hey Carrie, you just bought a Winnie the Pooh book? Winnie. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. There's something about her setup with her books and everything that I like. Because I think I heard Ryan Colors talking about like some of the books where they're like um, there's a lot of books that are out there where like there's like the same images get replicated again and again and again, whether even if they're like drawn by another artist. You know, the dragon here in Mythographic looks like just like the dragon that's in Kirby Rosanna's, and you know, that kind of thing. And I've kind of noticed that when he said that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I see that, and it is sometimes it is kind of annoying. I don't want you to copy. I want you to do it out of your own mind. So, um, yeah. So, uh, yeah. Thank you, Carrie. Yep. I guess this is just happening organically, and that's fine with me because I just like. I don't know. I like coming on and sharing, and if somebody gets something out of what I did and they can do it better, I'm all for it. It's like go for it. Let me find Carrie Art's page. Yeah, something else that I need to do. I need to do Bubbles drawing. So, which I might do tomorrow afternoon. So how do I find the people that I follow on here? I don't even know how. That's how bad I am with Instagram. Um Search. There he is. And can I get a link? How do I get a link? I'm gonna do it the old fashioned way. Okay. So this is Keshart's Instagram page, and that's where I got this list. He has it in a post on his page, and so I actually on my phone. I no wait. I used my phone and took a picture of the page on my computer, and then I printed it up, you know, with my from my phone to my printer. So that's how I got this list. Um, yeah. So, and I'm not, you know, like I said, like the thing that I was really used to doing was like kind of stylized, individually stylized fashion illustrations, and that's it. No, I don't know anything about doing backgrounds. I don't know anything about really about doing objects or anything other than when I took a painting course, like in what 2004. Well, when I took a drawing course, I discovered, you know, the professor I had said that it's all observation. Anybody can draw. And I had people in that class, students that were in the class with me, who didn't even do what I did, like hadn't even done fashion illustration, like so. And the aha moment for everybody in that class who had really didn't have any formal drawing experience or any drawing experience at all was amazing. And it was amazing to see that. And it's all about drawing is all about observation. It really is. And you kind of have to bypass your I don't know, you have to bypass a certain part of your brain that says that it should look like this, and you should just look at the object and draw what you see. So, no, it's for sketching, but you can color what you sketch though, because I know that's what Bubble Studio is doing. She's coloring hers after she draws them. So, um, so anybody can draw. I feel like it's one of the most democratic arts that there is, because all you need is a pencil or pen and paper or crayon or whatever. So, so let's see. I did. Oh, that's something. I had an idea. Like, I guess I'm going to show this. I had an idea in my head, and I was thinking about it more today. I thought, maybe I should make that like an actual, like, official drawing. But I'm not going to say anything more about it because, you know, it's one of those things, nothing to it but to do it. And so I just got to do it. I don't know how far I'm gonna. I don't know. Whatever. So this was, and even if you see the difference between the way different people sketch, because what I do is very different from what Bubbles does. Bubbles the studio has nice, clean lines and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just kind of like scratchy, scratchy, whatever, whatever. But so the first day was cactus, and this actually doesn't start until the 20th, but we're starting early. So this is day one. We had to draw cactus, cacti, whatever. So that's what I did there. Some were out of my head, and some were from reference. And I think I recorded a video where I talked about that. Um, then the next day was fish pants, and I was really excited about that one because the first thing I saw in my head, and it's probably the sewer fashion design thing in my background that made me think of this. This was the first thing I saw in my head when I heard fish pants. It was a pair of pants with the mouth of the fish at the bottom, like at the, at the leg. That was the first thing I saw. So that's the first thing I drew was fish pants. Um, and then a couple of these two are from reference that I looked on Google images to look at the fish. And this one was cool because really, this is where I did use that practice of just observation. I just looked at the picture. I didn't try to make it look like a fish. I just drew from what I was seeing. There's a line here, there's a line there, there's this there, there's that there. And that's how I got this. And like strangely enough, it actually looks like a fish. But I never would have thought to draw a fish like that. And I went to that reference because I was like, I don't know how to draw a fish. I really don't. This is about this is me drawing a fish. That's about all I know. That's a fish. So when I went to that reference, it helped. Then I did this one. And I think I don't know if it's supposed to be a puffer fish or what. I couldn't find the names for them. And then I did this one after I did those two. I did this one just out of my head. So kind of changed the way I thought about a fish. And that's kind of what sketching does. It kind of opens up your mind and you start doing things that you didn't do before because you're just like with no judgment, just drawing for nothing but just to do it. So then there's more. There's another pair of fish pants. I drew these and I initially was trying to draw a cuff on the pants, but then when I was drawing the cuff and like I didn't draw it the way I wanted to, but I didn't get mad at myself about it. But then as I looked at how I was trying to draw the cuff, I'm like, wait a minute, that kind of looks like the shape of a fish. So I turned it into fish. That's what happened there. Fish pants. Then this one, what was it? Day 3 was desk job. And I did this in pencil. And I just did these. Again, I do very like sketch kind of things. So I don't even know if anybody can tell what any of the things are, but that's what I did. I was trying to draw a tape dispenser. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. I have to look at one to do it. Try to draw a stapler. So then this was yesterday, which I think I did a live on pot flower. I kind of tried to do this from a reference. I did this part at first, the bud, of a weed plant. But I mean, I never looked at weed for that long. And so like I'm not one of those people who practice drawing the leaf. So I just kind of, I don't know. A pot flower, that's what I thought of, pot. And then some other things. So there's space on here, so if I think of other ideas, I can put them on here. That was a weird one for me, though. Pot flower. I couldn't, I don't know. But I drew what I could. Okay, so now today, oh dear, face. Oh, I don't like the ones that are so obvious. It's like I don't have as much fun with them somehow, but that's okay. Sketching. This is day 4. Day 5. Day 5 already? Wow. Okay. So face. So I'm gonna do this live. So it might look crappy and I don't even care. It is what it is. It is what it is. First thing in my mind was somebody, when they tell you to give face. I don't know. Is that a gay thing or something? A gay male thing? I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. So I don't know. How would the hand be? I don't know. Hand. I don't want to think too hard about it either. I really don't. So it is what it is. That's why I get kind of scratchy with my lines. Because I don't really want to, if I wanted to make it into a drawing later, I could. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm trying to give the idea of the face being up. Whatever. Face. Do you ever do that in class? In art class, you had to draw the face. Is it a face or is it a vase? I'm gonna make it both, I guess. Oh, that's wild. We could do this. This has been done before, I'm sure. But that's interesting. Face. Ooh, that's kind of big, huh? I wonder if there's a way I can put a spin on the idea of face to kind of. Ooh, that eye is big. Face. No hair. I don't know. How can I make face different? Like a sandwich. Open face sandwich. Meat. Tomato. I don't know how to draw a tomato. Looks like a wheel. You have a wheel on your sandwich. Lettuce. That looks kind of weird. Mayo. Big blob of something. Open face sandwich. Face. Clock. Well, is that big enough? Ooh, that looks kind of weird. Okay, why is my fan going? I hate that. The fan on my computer. Face. What else for face? I don't know. This is supposed to be 6 minutes. I forgot to time myself. I'm tired of this one already. This is like, face. I start just drawing human faces, and it's kind of, for me, that's boring because it's like I've done that all my life. Not that they're realistic or anything, but like, it's just kind of, for sketching, I can't really, I don't know how do you improve? I don't know. I'm only sketching, so I'd have to focus on something specific to try and make it like an improvement, to be able to improve my drawing with it. And I can't think that tight and loose, stay loose at the same time as far as what sketching does. So it's kind of weird. This is a weird one. I don't like this one. What's something else for face? Face. There's a face of a building, but what do they mean by the face of a building? I don't even know. The front of it? Oh, that's kind of boring. That's not. I don't know how to make that interesting either. I do not know. Oh. But who knows? I might get an idea out of this somehow, some way. So just keep drawing. You do it no matter what it looks like. I've been watching this guy on YouTube who does it's called Inky somebody. And he does architectural drawing, and he uses pen, all different color pens. Um, it's really neat, and he does it like really quick. And he does draw kind of sketch like too, which I find very interesting. So that's enough of that. I don't want to do no more of that. I really don't. That's it for there. What's today? The 12th? Is it the 12th? Tomorrow's the 13th. Okay. So I got that one done. This is going in here. And I wonder if because what I really want to do right now is color. Color. I do want to look at skin tones before I get in this book. I kind of feel like I should do a flip through of this book, although there probably are some that are on, I think there are some, well, I know there's some on YouTube already because I looked at some before buying the other books. But because it's older, it's not a new book, maybe to bring it back up in the algorithm, all of those, maybe I should do a flip through someday of the ones I have. So this is from 2000. What did I just see? 2016. Yeah, this is from 2016. So I'm gonna draw or paint color. Sorry, I got that wrong. Oh, The page totally came out now. Oops. We didn't do that the other day. This is the one I was working on I still is that the one I think I have to make the video public that shows how I got to this point. So I started using the Caran Dash pencils, and then I started using the Polychromos pencils, and yeah. So I'm like thinking about both of them, and then I haven't used the light fast pencils yet, and I don't know, should I do that now just to see what happens? I haven't used any yet. Something I noticed is that the light fast pencils don't have a lilac in them. You know, my fascination with lilac. So where's the other ones? What is wrong with you? Here, what is wrong with my computer that the... I may have to... What do you want? That doesn't need to be updated, so it's not that. I wonder if I just need to move it. Hopefully not unplug everything in the process. If it just needs some air. Where did I put the other drawing pencils? Oh, crikey. I got too much stuff everywhere. I can't be that far. Oh, there they are. What was that noise? Maybe I'll use the ChromaFlows. I'll try the ChromaFlows on there and see how they work before I do these. Only because, well, first of all, these kind of have a fat, they're kind of fat, you know, diameter. And these images are really kind of tiny, thin, narrow. So I think I need a narrower pencil. So I'm going to use I got to make room here. My poor desk. Will it ever be clean and organized? It's a goal. I don't know if I'm ever going to get there. I'll get there. Okay. What was that? Your stuff falling. Oh well. Oops, didn't want to do that. I didn't have to do that. I don't know what's getting in the way of it. Okay. Yeah, so my thing about lilac, I looked at that with these, and I don't know if we found a good one in the Polychromos either. Which is like, you know, that's like my make or break question with a pencil. I don't know why I become this way over that lilac, but one thing, was it the Caran Dash that I tried to use the white to blend and make it a lilac? And like, there's something about blending a lilac that just doesn't do it for me. I don't like that. But I need my pencil sharpener that works best. Hashtag things you should do before you come live. I did not do them. Just because I didn't. It's like mad dash to try and color and relax before I do the serious things in life. Okay. Oops, I gotta move my book up some. So you can see that little fish down there. I like that little fish. Okay. I thought about actually going over these flowers with the Mandolama shimmer paints, and I think I may do that. And I might go over some of these with either those or gel pen. And now that I have those Graver miniature brushes, I could do that with the paint, probably with no problem. So, okay, let me shut up and color now. Let's see, what do I want? I think I want to make this with, I want to make him multicolor. Whoa! Run away, run away. Purple. I need lime green. That's what I need. All coming out because of how I have my box tilted. There must be a better way. But I ain't found it yet. Okay. So in using that, playing around with that YouTube music, with uploading video, editing a video, I found some songs on there that like I really like. It's like, oh my gosh, I love this. And they do allow you to download the music, which is kind of neat. So I might be able to like download the music and string it together. You know, edit it and string it all together. Oh, that wasn't what color I thought that was. Oh. So I'm probably gonna try and do that. Just learning a lot of different things at once, just so that when I'm back to work, I can maybe do videos quicker without too much fuss and muss. Trying to streamline it a little bit. And also trying to deal with the whole copyright thing. I don't want to get plus if I like somebody's song that they have on there, I don't know how that works. I don't know if YouTube buys the entire thing from them or if it must be that the person who created the music keeps the copyright. So something must go to them when you use it. So if I like a certain artist on there or you know, whatever, and I put their music in my video, then they'll keep getting money for it, which I like that idea. I actually thought about submitting music like that to YouTube, but you know, I don't have enough time, and um, my room isn't together enough with my, you know, the music production stuff, and it's not actually my favorite way of making music either. I just do it because it's all that I have at my disposal to make noise right now. But it's something in the back of my head to do. I don't know why I'm making that blue. That's like, whatever. It is what it is. Maybe I should put dark green in there. A normal person, they would swatch these first, but y'all know me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, one thing I could do, I know I have some iridescent markers that I actually could use to kind of outline this. So that would kind of, do I like that by there? It's going to be by there. Could do a lighter blue. So the orthodontist today, they gave me new wire on the top and the bottom. I think, I don't know, almost feels like the same strength on both. Like they didn't go up a level on the wire in both of them. But and my teeth don't feel like they changed the gauge of the wire either. Because if they change the gauge of the wire, usually then my teeth ache because it's already the weight of the wire with the heaviness of it is will already be moving my teeth and like disturbing the roots of my teeth, getting them to move to another place. But I don't have that ache. I actually went to Taco Bell for the first time in, good Lord, maybe 15 years or more. I went to Taco Bell. And because I saw somebody on a video who had a burrito. And I was like, you know what? That looks kind of good. But anyway, yeah, so I was able to eat after my orthodontic appointment too, which, seems like, well, they must not have done too much with the weight of the wire because I was able to eat. Oh, so put purple in there. Or is it already there? It looks so close to the blue. I don't know. I may color over the whole thing, and then that will change the color too. We'll see. I'll do something. Oops. I didn't mean to go that close. It seems like there were so many people live today that it's like when I got home, I had to share, like I shared a bunch of them. I shared them all. But I was like, oh my gosh, I can't be in all of them at once. I don't know what to do. a lot. I don't know. It didn't seem like that many people were usually live on a Monday before. So, but I mean, in a way, well, not as a viewer necessarily, but as a content creator, that kind of works out good because I'm going to be busy on Mondays. Um, so I won't be able to create anything. So people will have those other people to watch. Not that, the same people are watching me or whatever, but there's that. And then when I get home, when I just want to chill out, I can just watch all the replays. So that's kind of cool. Well, that's kind of neat. It turned out kind of good. Kind of good. Turned out kind of good. This is green. I can't even tell what color that is. But yeah, there were so many people live. I actually do have to go back and um, watch some replays because I couldn't catch all of everybody's live. I could only catch a little bit of them. So, I caught that part where Ryan was talking about how some of the images, how they seem to be replicated. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And it's kind of be original. Draw the thing your way, not the way somebody else did. I don't know why I want to change that blue. I don't like that blue. And Miss D.D. Willingham, because I had to. Actually, I think I went back to bed. Actually, went back to sleep. I took a nap before I had to get ready to go to the orthodontist because I don't know. I was just sleepy. I can't tell what color is what in here. I really can't. They're all gonna wind up the same color. That might be a happy accident, though. Coloring over with the wrong color could lead to something interesting. Or not. So I still have to look for what Kirby book I want to work in, and I have a feeling, I don't know, I really feel like I want to go back to the ones that I was working in and kind of finish some things up and come back now that, I think I've gained some skills since I last looked in those, so I kind of want to play with that. And now I'm wondering if I should use the Caran Dash pencils for this lining that I'm doing right now because I think they're sharper. They're kind of. And I won't have to press it to the paper so much. But so I still have to pull out my Kirby book. I know I have that one rabbit page that reminds me, or they look like rabbits or hares, basically, because they've got really long ears. The hare page with the hares running, I still need to. I have that page that I need to finish. Um, and I don't know. I think that's probably the main one I keep thinking of. It's I really need to finish that page. I don't know. I have a lot of Kirby books actually. Well, at least three that have not colored in at all. Um, and excuse me, Whee. Revenge of the Burrito. But I don't know that I really want to start in something new from him. Even though, like, I have Alien Worlds, and that actually looks like the kind of book that, because it has things that aren't real, you know, I think I lean towards coloring things that aren't, that aren't real, that aren't necessarily trying to imitate life. That I think I will enjoy that book. But maybe what I'll do is, like, around spooky time or whatever, maybe I'll start coloring in that one along with this Jasmine Beckett Griffith book. Oh, I like what Doing That Blue did. I didn't intend to do that, but I like how it looks. It's like, fish, tell me how you want to look. And it's telling me, and this is what happened. I didn't know I was going there. Hey, Judy May. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Monday evening. The whole thing was with this page was after I did the background with the metallic acrylic marker, I was like, oh my gosh, now what I paint or what I do with the images, the objects in here, have to, I got to kick it up a notch. I got to step it up to the background. And so that's why I think I'm going to add like metallic paint and maybe gel pens too to these objects after I color them in. I don't know exactly how, what, when, where, but I feel like that's something I got to do. So I feel like I need some yellow in this fin. Some of that orange yellow. I need some yellow in there. It's crying out for yellow. So yeah, I had Taco Bell after not having it for like the longest time. I can't even remember the last time I had Taco Bell since today. I mean, it might be as long as 20 years. That's a long time. It wasn't bad, I mean, I don't know. I can make a better burrito, but like I wasn't in the mood to make one either, so the place to get a burrito is freaking Houston. That's where you want to get a burrito. There was this one place that, oh my god, those burritos were as big as this part of my arm, and they were like that long, like from here to here, and they were all thicker than this part of my arm. Those things were monsters, and they were so good. that when we went there, we actually like bought a few of them and like packed them, and then put them in the freezer. They actually freeze well because that's how good they are. And brought them back up here with us. Some things are good. I don't know if I want it to be yellow. I don't think that's going to work well if I do that. Okay, use this blue. I might go over this part with definitely with a gel pen. This one. I'm not feeling that. I don't know why, but I don't want to do that yellow. Which it seems logical to do it yellow, but for some reason I don't want to. I don't know why that is. So, I mean, but that burrito today from Taco Bell, that wasn't bad for a Taco Bell burrito. Yeah, I don't really do fast food, really. But I think because I hadn't had anything except for coffee when I had my appointment today. So by the time I got on my appointment, I was hungry. And I kept thinking about that one video where I saw that girl eating I think it's a mukbanger, and somebody else was actually showing the video of her eating um, one of those grilled cheese burritos or whatever, and it just looked so good on the outside. And I was like, has Taco Bell stepped up a notch? That looks really interesting. Um, well, mine didn't look as nice as hers did on camera, but it didn't taste bad. It's kind of interesting how they take their orders now. It's almost like I don't know. It's almost like being in Japan or something. Uh, Everything is like mechanized, and their drive-through was like that was packed. So I went inside, but you still use the little thing to order your food, and it was interesting. Hey, Bubbles. Good evening. It was interesting, and it wasn't bad. So I'll see Taco Bell again in the next 20 years. After the next 20 years. Well, this turned out pretty good for me thinking, like, what the heck am I doing? Not, I like him. He looks kind of cool. He's got some style. Hmm. Colors, colors, colors. I still gotta finish this one over here. I don't know if I feel ready to do that, though. I don't know what color to make the stem, although maybe I should do the stem this green. Make this green. Oh, these pencils in there is kind of hard. I need a sharper pencil. I can remember which one I used. Must be this one. So I could get up early tomorrow. Early, early, early. You know what? I was tempted to have Burger King too because I saw somebody. I gotta stop watching YouTube videos with people eating. Where somebody was eating a Burger King chicken sandwich, and like I can't even remember the last time I was at Burger King. That probably was like 30 years ago. And I just all of a sudden was thinking, Burger King chicken sandwich. But I never went and got one. It's hard. The entrance, it's hard to get into our Burger King over here. So that's another reason for not going. But yeah, we have a Popeyes here that's like what, like maybe 3 years old, and they had bad reviews out the gate. And I was like, I mean, they actually had people got food poisoning from it. So I was like, nah, I don't think so. And they don't have dirty rice anymore, so I'm not interested. I used to just go to Popeyes just to get dirty rice because living this far up north, half the people don't even know what dirty rice is. So, and I don't really know, nobody in my family really, because we're not, my family that's from the South isn't from that part of the South. So they never made it. Um, Someday I need to make it really, because I really love dirty rice. We do have, you know what? We do have a neighbor who lives. He's originally from Louisiana, and he's only up here in the summer. And he's given us boudin or poutine. Ah, the sausage-like thing. Why do I always mix up that word? But anyway, he gave us some one year for because like we kind of take care of his snow removal and stuff while he's gone. And oh my god, those things are so good. He made it himself. I said, you can give me more of that anytime you want. Man, that stuff is good. It has rice in it and I don't know whatever else, but it's like all in a sausage. I don't know if he had like deer meat in it or something or what. Because, here in the country we do venison. And, man, that stuff is good. What's going on with my. It says, hold on, we're connecting. Huh? Was weird. It knocked me out of my life. That was bizarre. There's weird things going on today, and I don't know. Yeah, it is expensive. It was $14 just for me to get that. I got the burrito, the one burrito. I added some of those, I don't know, nacho fries or whatever, just because I never had any before, and then Pepsi. It was $14. I was like, really? And the size of the burrito, it didn't look like the size of a $14, or $10 or $8. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's expensive. I didn't mind the size because, like, for me, that was like two meals anyway, even though it was small. Excuse me, but I'm thinking that's a lot of money for. Oh, let's see. Those are like neons. They got to be like this color combination. I've been on here an hour already. What time is it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. Like 8 minutes. Should I color? And my nose is running, and I don't know why. Neons. This color, and I think, do they have black in them? Let's sharpen this guy. So this morning when I was hearing noises, I don't know if I was on here when I was hearing noises. I think I was. But yeah, they were actually working on the culvert. And it looks like they repaired it. I didn't actually go down there and walk down to look at it, but the the railing, the metal, whatever you call, is back up, and it wasn't before. So, or it looks like it's back up. So let me see. I wish I knew what was something. Something is trying to do something on my computer. I have no idea what. Neon fish. Okay. It's like gray blue probably would be good. And I checked for updating like everything. Actually, when I first got home. So I'm not sure what it's unhappy about. Hmm. So well, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. We'll work with it. Oh, my nose. I'm going to have to blow my nose. Excuse me. The sky is looking funny at the moment. Hmm. It looks, the way the sun is, it almost looks like there might be a rainbow. Look how it looks. I don't know. I've never seen so many rainbows before in my life until living out here. We really get a lot of rainbows, which is kind of cool. And we even get some double ones. I've seen my first time ever seeing a double rainbow was out here, and I've seen a few of them out here. From how the sky is looking, I'm wondering if it's actually if that thumping I'm hearing is actually like thunder. I don't know. A crazy place. We get thunder when it snows. We get thunder with the sun shining. We get who knows. It's just crazy. What happened to my red? There we go. Ooh, that's too red. I think I want where they kind of. I like where it kind of blends a little bit. And you get that kind of blurry, almost black look to it. There's a light orange up here. I gotta find a better way to keep these in. Maybe I should have gone with the lighter one first. Yeah, I don't think those are really neons, but I can't remember what the name of the fish is. Hi, Frank. Guten Abend. Or, yeah. It's kind of not afternoon, but I know it's not morning. Not here, at least. Is it 8 hours? Let's see, 5 hours from. Oh, it's night for. Well, it might be morning for you at this point. Midnight? Yeah, okay. But it's not really Guten Morgen because it's kind of like mostly sleep time, really. So, but hey, I need to say Guten Tag. And that's about all the German I know. Except Eine kleine Nachtmusik. That's about it. Da, 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 da. The thing that everybody has to play when they play piano. Oh, is it really? Oh, wow. I'm telling you, the world's heating up. It's crazy. Do you have air conditioner there? Because I know, like, I don't think traditionally it gets hot, and it doesn't get hot for long in Northern Europe. So you guys have been having some hot summers. It's hard. Yeah. Remember when I was little and back then we didn't have air conditioners or central air. The most we had were fans. And when I was a kid, I had a hard time sleeping in the summer because of the heat. Because I would just sweat at the drop of a hat. And so summertime, it was like, oh, I need a darker blue. Boy. Well, blessings to you. Keep cool as much as you can. I wonder. I shouldn't have these pencils like that, but it's the only way I can keep them in here. Let's see. Oh. Let's try and get them to lie flat, but then they're on my. I don't want that. I'm looking for this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just the one I want. Needs to be sharper. I think. Oh, wow. It's actually really cool here today. It was like 68 degrees Fahrenheit at noon, which was really like, okay, we went from one extreme to another. But I guess all that rain from, what's her name? Debbie. Um, we got with her like drenching out the system up here up north that I guess she got it all out of her system, and so it just cooled everything like way down. Yeah, and it's cold. It's for this time for August. 68 is like not. It's not an August temperature, not for daytime. It's usually like 90s, 80s usually at the least. But then where I live, it gets in the below 0 Fahrenheit in the wintertime. And like 20 degrees is like a high temperature. 20 degrees Fahrenheit is a high in like January and February. And that's one thing about it being the cold. With the cold, at least you can usually, you can put more clothes on. You can put more layers on. You sit by the fire or sit by, whatever. But when it's hot, it's like sometimes there's just very little you can do. If there's no AC, it's kind of like only thing you can do is sit still. Okay, I feel like I'm making this worse. I'm trying to get it kind of darker, but that dark's not working. I'm wondering. Get a little smoochie in here. Just a little bit. I don't know why the United States has to be like one of the only places, or if not the only place, to not be metric. Still, it's kind of crazy. They're so stubborn. I don't know. I don't know about them fish. Oh, Spain. There's a YouTuber that I've watched that I'm subscribed to. I haven't watched him in a while. Who moved from the UK to Spain. It's something he always wanted to do was live in Spain. I wouldn't mind visiting Portugal. I don't know that I wanted to make all of those red, but they are. Yeah, that's another thing that we would do before air conditioners is at night. We would open up all the windows and let the cool air, come in. And then in the morning, we would shut them all. Like just as, when the sun was starting, we would just shut them all and close the shades and all of that, just so to keep it as cool as possible inside. And I even do that now. It's like a habit. As long as it's not, not too humid, I will do that because it does make a difference. Maybe not so good for my allergies, so. But the morning, early morning, like 3, 4 in the morning is my favorite time of year. Not year, my favorite time of day. 3 or 4 in the morning outside. I love it. If I go on a road trip, I want to leave at like 3 or 4 in the morning because I just love that time of day. The air just seems so clear and crisp. Oh my God, there's more of them. Oh no. I don't like how I colored these. Now I gotta color more. How am I gonna do that? I need to find a better blue for the base. Oh, that's all blue. I could make them the opposite of the other ones. Let's try it. I have to put some glitter or something on these to make them. I don't know. If I do that, would that help? I wish I could have left some white in them. I had to add some white back. But it's hard when they're so tiny. Oops, you gotta know what you're doing from the beginning, and I did not. So, I don't want them to look muddy. That help a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. So let them be what they are. So I was talking about the orthodontist. They gave me before I had two. I kind of had to wear rubber bands on kind of like the same position but on opposite sides. And now they just have me wearing one rubber band on one side. And they put in I don't know what you call them things, but the thing that the rubber band is supposed to um, sit behind or adhere, like, I don't know what you hook it on. They have they have it behind two teeth on the top and then one tooth on the bottom that I already had from wearing them the last time. But they're in the back. They're on the back of my top teeth. There's two on the back of two top teeth. So I can't see it to hook the rubber band on there. And I think in my head, like this whole time with this rubber band thing is, my mother always told me not to stick your fingers in your mouth. Not to stick my fingers in my mouth. And now here I got to stick my fingers in my mouth to try and hook these things on. And I couldn't even get them on while I was, get it on while I was in the doctor's office or the orthodontist. Because it's just so weird. It's like I can't see it. Um, yeah. And then it's like, because it's from, I have to, because it's behind my tooth, I have to, it's like an awkward motion, with your hands. So every time I would finally get the rubber band hooked onto one of them in the back, um, when I would try to hook it onto my bottom tooth, it would come off. So yeah, but I finally did get it connected when I got home. Um, so I'm just gonna have to, I don't know. It's an awkward motion. I'm gonna have to I'll get it with practice. But they told me if I can only get it on one of them, that's okay. Because I was in there forever trying to get it on there. And they felt bad. Like, yeah, we know. It's a weird one. But I think I'll be okay with it. And then they told me, well, you'll probably be changing that one more often. It's more likely to break because of the position it's in. So, like, as you're talking and things like that, it's more likely that this one is going to break. I'm like, oh, great. It's also the hardest to put on. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So my next appointment isn't until October. The 1st of October. I hope this thing works. I hope it works. Because it's weird. Speaking of weird, these guys look weird too. My forlorn fishies. I don't know, all else fails, we got gel pens to fix it. I just didn't want to do them like these because I don't know how I feel about those. I'm different. Let's see. And I don't know if the other rubber bands did what they wanted them to, or if they did it as much as they would have liked them to. I don't know if I was right or not, but it felt like I sensed a little bit of disappointment with them. Like, that really didn't do. So, hopefully this does what they are hoping for, and I'm hoping for. I don't like how I'm doing these little fish. I think it's because it's just too tiny for me. I don't know. I really don't want to make that red. Hmm. Try to zhuzh them up a little bit. Oh, they're going to need some glitter. And maybe a little dot of white somewhere on them to make them kind of pop a little bit more. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done what I just did, but too late now. And so I just go and do it again. Will she ever learn? I mean, I like the clean line, but then again, I don't. I don't know why. Don't know why. It is what it is. Maybe that helped a little bit. Can't really see this one too good because of the glare. Okay. I think that's it. I definitely got that fish done. I like him. We got these done. I feel like I need to do more work on them, but they just need something like a dot from a white gel pen or something like that, I think. Something like that. Kind of make them stand out. So that's it for me today. I think that's all I got. And so thanks for joining me on my live. And despite the weather report, Frank, I hope it's a cooler day for you, or somehow, some way, or you have a cool place to be. And everybody take care. Have a good night. Bye bye.